the man has to go down on his knee for you. I'm not going down on my knee for no man. So I need you to let me know that I'm the person that you're willing to go hard for. That's just what I'm saying.
Yeah,
a
man
I think a man is just looking for that reassurance and that the same thing that you want.
They want to.
We have to know that's going to be reciprocated, and you're just not somebody else that we're chasing.
And they're gonna take that
but I'm not giving you more.
They're gonna take that lead in that initial reaction, right? Like if a man bags you, he did something to bag you, correct? So he's taking that lead right there. But once you guys are together, at that point, it's not, oh, he needs to love me more. You guys have to love each other equally, because what can end up happening, because I have been there before where a man loves you more, and then it's like you end up doing shit to that man. You end up hurting that man. You end up going left
if you're not ready.
That person loves you more, you know? Like it's unfair. It should be equal.
I think that goes
men want that too. I just think men want that too.
I think it goes down to intention with that too. Because if you're a woman that you're not ready for the next step or the next level with that person, then that's something that you should be vocal about. For me, I am a person that's like, okay, I'm looking for certain things and I'm willing to grow with a man that shows me that he prioritizes me. So for me, it's like, all right, I'm looking for the best catch. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at me as someone that you're willing to go hard for, fight for, or whatever, I value you for that. So, I feel as though men, they date different than women. And I just prefer one who is saying, yo, you're the woman that I look at, I value, I see you as someone that I want to spend my life with.
So with that, would you think you would like a man that you earn or a man that's easily obtainable?
Well, I don't. To earn a man?
That's what I say. You're not going to like the word, but like a man that you have to.
I'm never giving a man thirsty energy ever in my entire life.
How about not thirst?
It's not thirst. It is. That's a mental.
No, it is. We're men and women. We're created a way for a certain reason. I'm never chasing a man ever in my entire life. I'm never, ever, ever going to be, oh, pick me. I'm going above and beyond.
So
never.
Can I say if we remove chase and we remove earn and we say, I want you to show a level of interest.
That's going to happen regardless.
Okay. But I want you to show a level of interest above the people that you think that you're in competition with. So I can tell.
But that's natural when you're dating someone that you like and you care about. So that's for a woman, I think that's natural. But for a man, it's kind of like, that's not always the natural thing. Like men usually they're dating, they're on the scene, they're taking girls on dates, they're doing this, they're doing that. Let's be for real. Like when a man really likes you, he has to show it. Or it's going to be missed calls, ghosting. It's going to be, I'm out with my homies or whatever. It's not going to be like.
But do you think you get the missed calls and ghosting because you didn't separate yourself from that bunch?
Exactly. Men do that. Men approach by nature. But if a man keeps approaching you and you don't show any kind of energy, if you expect a man to call you morning, lunchtime, and before you go to bed every single day, and you never ever pick up the phone to check on him, because that's what all men ask for. Men just ask for appreciation and to show that you actually care. Because men are going to go all way out for the woman. But very rare do they meet a woman who tries to match their energy. Women just fall back, call me, ask me out, take me out, buy me flowers. I'm never going to cook for you till marriage. In other words, do everything you're going to do in a marriage. But for me, I will never do anything before you marry me. And men are saying, is this really worth it? And you can hear she's literally saying, I'm never chasing a man. No one should chase anyone, but you can tell she doesn't want to put any effort at all.
Like if I'm chasing you, okay, and I've shown interest and I'm receiving nothing but like what I'm looking for, that if we say we're doing 75% me chase and you're giving me 25% interest, right? And I can recognize that, but I'm not even getting that because you're playing this cat and mouse with like, I'm only going to give him 10%.
No, I don't think it's that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, for example, if you are a person that wants me to send you the good morning text or something, and you're like,
yeah, but Jada, so you never send the guy a good morning text? You always expect him to do it first?
You say good morning to me.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the thing that men want that too.
But that's for me.
You just said it's not even a game.
But that is a game. I'm for you to sit here and say
you started saying it's not a game.
That's a game.
That's not me, but that's what I feel as though men do.
No, baby.
You literally admitted
too. Guys
admitted it's part of a game. You said it's not even a game.
I don't think for me it's not a game. I don't know. It's just that I think that when a guy says,
what if you wake up first? You just let the motherfucker like, oh, she ain't up yet. Like,
okay, so this is the thing. I have sent the good morning text or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, all right, it is equal when that in certain things.
It has to be equal because guys will feel some type of way, especially quality men.
Okay, so not the little stuff. All right, not the little stuff, but the things that are a big deal. I think it's important. Like if you're gonna take me on a date, put an effort. If you're going to, like, certain things, I feel like are a bigger deal than other things. I won't go hard on little stuff like good morning text because I feel like that's not so serious. That's childish. That's child's play. I'm off that. I'm talking about the big deal stuff. Like
switching up now.
You know, like, yeah, do you show up? Are you making an effort? Because there are a lot of men and women, whatever, that are not making an extra effort.
Yeah.
Because they have too much distractions from other people. That's all.
Yeah, but usually women have more distractions because they get so many men approaching them. The truth is, it takes money and time for a man to approach multiple women. Because if a man, for some weird chance, a man approaches 10 women and they all say yes to a date, now he has to take out all those 10 women. Let's say he has to spend $100 on every woman. That's $1,000. But we know majority of men get rejected. You approach 10 women, you'll be lucky if you find one who gives you her number, and you'll be lucky if she shows up on a date. That's number one, which means women get all the approaches. Women have all these options. So for her to say, oh, men are distracted, a man is only going to be distracted if he doesn't find you worthy, if he doesn't think you're more than your looks, because most women think the way she's thinking, just because I look good, you should just chase me and do everything for me. I'm never going to put effort.
You have to show that effort. And it's not even, let's just say, okay, the man likes you more. I just feel as though with dating,
we even get to the proposal.
No, but I'm saying, so even with dating, like I just feel as though the man is supposed to be finding, you know, the woman that he desires. Well, help me.
Me?
Okay, forget it. Yeah, I go to church, so forget it. It's in the Bible.
All right.
I just remorse for men, like in a sense of no, for real, because like I have a lot of guy friends, right? And I have experience with men, right? All different types of men, all different categories and finances. So it's like I have these deep conversations. And one thing I always notice coming from a man is how they feel like women are always expecting so much of them and like wanting so much of them and giving so little.
That's true.
You know, just
their rent paid.
Just as an example, like, yes, your rent paid.
But this is a category
or just saying, like you said, oh, a man has to just do the most to get me, you know, like they have to make me feel attached to, you know.
Yes, like, but remember back in the day,
so men, tricky. I be feeling bad for men. I'm happy I wasn't born a man.
But men used to come to your door and ask for.
But we're not back in the days.
Amanda Sue.
I wish we were back in the days. I said that in the last episode.
No, it was worse, babe. It was worse back in the day. You had to really go to the door. Niggas ain't getting out the car and walk into your door to pick up nothing.
Well, yeah, because women are not like the women of back in the day. I hate when women use this argument, oh, men are not men anymore. Guess what? Women are not women anymore. Women are not traditional women anymore. This modern woman wants men to stay traditional while she's a modern woman. In other words, provide and protect me, but I'm going to act single. I'm going to act like a feminist. I'm going to act like an independent woman. I'm never cooking and cleaning. They literally call cooking and cleaning slavery, but they want men to stay the same way men were in 1945. Guess what? The women of 2026 are not like the women of 1945. So men have to adjust. I think sometimes women forget that men literally adjust to what the women do. Back in the day, women required marriage before they had sex, and women stayed virgins. In 2026, that changed. Women now require money before they open their legs. Guess what's going to happen? Men are going to adjust.
Bare minimum.
That's a choice you've made to date these niggas. Can we say that? Okay. And secondly,
nobody's doing it. When was the last time a man came to your door?
Rome, do you do that?
You ain't going to nobody's door.
I'm a lover. So yeah.
You be going to the door.
You go to the door?
You go to the door.
Go to the door.
And you know every girl's first and last name.
When I'm into you and I
thank you. I won. Thank you.
You didn't win.
When I'm into you. When I'm into
but it's not a game.
When I'm into you.
When I'm into you, like I'm showing interest.
Matters.
No, but you have to say it like that as me.
He wants reciprocated.
I'm always going to do that. And that's partly because I was raised that way. But also, I know the last nigga dropped you off at the curb. And that little step of me getting out to go to the door is going to put me ahead.
It's been always that though. Maybe the last dude didn't drop her off to the curb, but maybe he lacked in other areas. But at the end of the day, making those extra steps is necessary when dating certain women. But again, these days people are not even doing that.
I think it's all women.
Exactly.
Like if you just stay consistent and show that interest, and like I'm going to open your door, I'm going to walk on the outside when we walk on that way. But it's also, I was taught that if you have her on the outside, that means you're selling her.
So you were taught that?
Yes.
Can we do a poll? Because there's tons of men who were not taught that and who are not doing that.
So,
but what are women doing? Oh my God. She's focused on what men were not taught and how men have changed. But we got to ask and we got to be fair. Have the women changed? Are the women still cooking and cleaning? Are the women still submissive? Or do they think being feminine and being submissive is slavery? We got to be fair. She's not talking about that part. And I'm even surprised this guy is not holding her accountable on that. Obviously, the other women, they're all sisterhood. They're never going to hold her accountable. She's focused on the fact that men have changed or men were not taught. Guess what? If most people are now growing up in single parent households and men were not taught to be gentlemen, guess what? Women were not taught to be ladies. Duh. I mean, we all grew up in single parent household for the most part. So that means the women were also not taught how to be ladies or how to be feminine and submissive.
Have you been with a man where you were on the outside of the street? When you guys were walking on the street, he had you on the outside?
Because I'm gonna check him if that is the case, but I should be on the inside of the street.
Yes, but instead of checking him, shouldn't the date be immediately over?
Shouldn't be. No, because sometimes some people just don't know.
Sometimes they weren't taught.
But that's not him saying, "Oh, I don't care about you." It's just that sometimes I'm oblivious to it because that wasn't something that was taught. Like some people don't have that male figure or whatever. And
I wasn't taught it was. That's the first time I hear that. I was taught that if God forbid a car comes into the sidewalk, they're gonna hit you first because you're the man.
Yeah, because I'm looking to get hit by a car. Yeah.
No, but like you're bigger, like so it's like you're more likely to survive than me.
My bones can take the impact of a Tundra.
I'm just saying.
That's what it's for.
that's what I was taught. I'm just saying.
So when
that's true, but it's also because when you have the woman on the outside, it's kind of like, listen,
like you're selling her.
It's not my girl. Like she's up for grabs. Like it's not my piece.
That makes sense.
So with the differences between men and women, that's what I was saying. Like men and women should operate differently. And a man should show me, even from coming to my door to get me whatever, show me that you respect me and that your intentions with me you have good intentions.
You gotta do the same.
Because as a woman, naturally as women, we're not supposed to be out here hanging out with mad dudes.
But you do.
So if I'm giving you my time and energy, that means that I want to get to know you and I respect you. And I'm just looking forward to whatever it is that you have in store. And I hope that you're going to be respectful towards me and show me that.
She just lied. She said, I'm looking forward to whatever you have in store. When we know we live in a time and place where women are telling men where they should take them first on a first date. You call a woman on the phone and she's going to tell you, don't take me to Cheesecake Factory. I don't go to Wendy's. I don't go to McDonald's. I don't go to Five Guys. I don't go to, they have a bunch of places they claim they don't go to because they call it low effort. They call it the bare minimum. So she just lied. Women don't wait for the guy to make plans and they say yes. They're going to tell you, no, you take me here. So she's lying. She's acting like as if women are traditional and the men are the ones who changed. Liar.